Perfection of the morning.
Little louder.
Perfection of the morning. Thank you. At 5 a.m. on Maui, humanity is manageable, and Gaia's face is clean. The smallest birds are chittering fine sermons about work. Best put on slippers, and the simplest dress I have and go for coffee, pure and dark, straight energy on ice. But really, it's the company, the regulars and ears. We creatures with the storied feet all washed up on these shores, we lift our cups to catch the ray first spilling from the brow of hero Haleakala, our sugar on the now. I need to be among them, need not to waste my life, a life that seems so short now, so sweet, so hard, so much I've cried. Though at that other hour, when sun is claimed by sea, that best beloved hour that once belonged to me, in that best beloved hour, when the birds take silent prayer, may I sit to watch the day, my messy day, fade merciful, my green flash day, my flighted day, fold wings into the dark. Just to sit and let today drown into tomorrow. If I can claim the custing hours, I'm free of senseless sorrow. And then the last time I was here, I wrote a poem that in the light of the tsunami seems a little prophetic. Talking stones. The sea has few defenses, although she may negotiate her illness with the tide. She has her talking points, beaches where she heaps up stones inquired, great walnuts. You know what? I give up. I admit it. I'm getting old. Would you rather be old or would you rather mess up your poem? I think I'd rather be old. Okay. Talking Stones. This was written, by the way, at one of our live poets' retreats on the beach. The sea has few defenses, although she may negotiate her illness with the tide. She has her talking points, beaches where she heaps up stones inquired, great walnut thrones as timpani, obligato monster phones, lava peas and coral scatters scurry and chitter to chorus each wave, however small, gossiping like strings of pearls flung down by a woman betrayed. The sea may gather her skirts, exposing private parts. Then her stones lie shocked and mute, positioned on a line or space, on a staff of littered sand. The stones await Cassandra, barefoot, torn, in pain, a witness to stone spelling songs, someone to hear this silence as a prelude to disaster. I think this is the one I love this poem. I have not ever done the trail from Iao down to Lahaina, but I'd sure like to. But Cassandra, I wouldn't like to, says Melinda. Oh, God, things are getting old, terrible. Anyway, but Cassandra, you can make up your own mind whether she's trying to do it. And the four waters, for those of you who may not know, are Waihehu, Waihe'e, Waikapu, and Wailuku, the bloody waters, right? Navai'eha, the four waters. Cassandra at the four waters. She stands into the light, an early sentinel, ankles whipped by the dark-robed wind from the ancient throat of Maui. From these high, holy stones, eyes may scan the valley, four waters purling away to the faraway sea. Ears may hear history foaming downstream, hear the taro grow, smell the fruits of fishing, taste the iron tang of blood in the water. Breathe sneezes into the dawn. But here, she should be safe from the sin of prophecy. It said there are no snakes here, no creatures of the mother to lick clean a prophet's ears. She should defend now, should punctuate the streets with insight. She has a duty to cry out her vision of the ocean arising to cradle old Maui closer. She ought to decry the hubris of isthmus that builds itself up as the nexus of paradise. She should warn her own kind of the insidious sea, now at the ready to trickle up these corporate streets. Make Maui poets' mascara run down ribboned cheeks. She should tell someone which way the blind worms pointed. It's just not fair. Those eyes that always showed the true colors of the sea. What a betrayal of someone whose horror is drowning. My Cassandra stops her mouth with a leaf that resembles oleander. She flings her cloak against the wind and turns us a naked back. Wordless she steps like a foreign deer into the forest wall. Perhaps she'll slither down Maui's steep throat, stumble on the ancient path, and one day emerge on the westernmost shore, wild, nude, and shaggy, shaking her uncut tresses like snakes hissing truth to the deaf but unrelenting sun. Are we done, Melinda, or do we have one time for one more?
Yes, another?
I have one more. This is another beach poem. You know, what happens when you live on Maui for a while is just a lot of beach poems. Anybody else notice that? Not that actually I spent that much time on the beach, but every time we go there, poetry cometh. This one is done at Lahaina, watching some fishermen go out after dusk. It's called En plein air, Hawaii. I want a dark palette. I want the phosphorescent light on the tip of a brush. The fishers stand black against the low surf that abbreviates them at the knees, and then the chest as they dive. That much is easy. But how to capture the mangoes of light they hold to their hearts underwater? How to define the many silvers of the gauzy sky? There seems a brown sheen to the youngest of them, who smacks his net ashore. Yet this my eyes are making up, for even bronze is disallowed by Miss Bizarre and Tranquil Moon. The taken fish in their last hour are heaped as a purloined talent of silver into the fisher's cylinders of life, where they swim enthralled by the nylon net, by a wisdom of knots holding on to day as the waters of life fall away and away. Fish look up and up and up. They can hardly miss the pale pereus, the shells of teeth in hairy mouths, the leap and jump of orange light, a string of nervous suns along the shore. Fish look up and past the light, the froth of noise from hungry apes. They flop a bit for a better view, for one clear look at the soaring moon. Silver, they murmur. Silver is her face and are her tears, just as we always thought. Now put out the light. We have arrived.